One thing that I honestly should be the situation is that I honestly believe that in order to be a politician, no matter what type of politician it may be, you can be the mayor, you can be the governor of the state, you can be a senator, you can be a House of Representative. I honestly feel that there should be a law or regulation that enforces those type of politicians, especially the president of the United States, Secretary of Defense, that you must have some type of prior service in the military. I honestly feel that because these type of people here, they have control over so many individuals' lives that if they do not have that military leadership or experience, it 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 doesn't put them in a position where they can actually succeed as far as meeting the expectation for their constituents for which they govern. Right. So I honestly feel that. I wish that there was an actual law or constitution, constitutional amendment that that enforce politicians of all sorts of kind to engage in some type of military service in order to be elected for their role, for their position. Because not only does it build credibility, but it also builds reliability as well. Because if you're able to rely and trust upon someone as far as their decision making process, and also the fact that they have a great reputation, by all means you are willing to relate to that person a lot more than someone that does not have those type of qualities. So that's essentially where I'm coming from, when I'm making that type of statement, because at the same time it only makes sense to me, but it should make sense to the United States government. It should make sense to the United States citizens. It should make sense to every politician out there that does not meet that type of criteria. You should not be a politician if you do not have any type of military service or any type of law enforcement experience and things like that. Because if not, you're not capable of filling that role because you don't understand both sides. You don't understand the military side, and not only that, the civilian side as well. So that's why I feel like a lot of people need to enforce that situation at hand. Enforce that situation at hand in order to make sure that it's actually implemented into today's laws and regulations. Because if you're a politician and you're not a service member or a prior service member, you should not be a politician at all. And that's my 2 cents about that, because they don't